What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the RNG team, and I'm sure you already have some questions. You're asking, Seth, what is this? Well, I gotta tell you, man, some stuff went wrong yet again, and it's this time nothing to do with PCSX2, it's iMovie. iMovie is what I use to edit, and it just completely crapped the bed today. Or earlier yesterday when I tried to upload episode 4. It was going to be titled Becker versus Ohio, because haha funny. But everything got corrupted and everything got lost. I thought about it and decided, there's no way that I could reasonably go back and then just play these again. That's dirty. I can't do that to you guys, okay? I've already played the games. We've already lost one. So it's not going to happen. What I can do is, first off, explain that issues with iMovie fixed now, and they will be fixed going forward. And tell you pretty much how these games went. So Cincinnati Bengals, it was New Orleans versus Cincinnati, and man, it was a drop fest. 48 attempts throwing the football from Erik Becker, and 5 drops recorded for Antonio Bryant, 2 for Larry Fitzgerald. William Webb wasn't playing. He came back to help us win this game against the Cleveland Browns, where Warrick Dunn, for the first time in series history, we have had a rusher go over 100 yards rushing. Anyways, that being said, what I'm also going to do is show you the statistics after those games so we can kind of get caught up to speed here as best as possible. Erik Becker completing 51% of his passes on the most attempts in the league at 300, with the most yards in the league at 2415. I know I'm not showing you right now, but I already know it because I went over it at the end of last episode that didn't get uploaded. I'm really upset about it not getting uploaded. I really am. 12 touchdowns to 6 interceptions. You'd like to see a couple less interceptions, and you'd like to see a lot less of these sacks. Granted, this is partially my fault. Sometimes I hold the ball too long, sometimes I go way too back in the pocket, and I should be stepping up like a quarterback is supposed to. So that's on me. But Erik Becker is going to get hurt if we keep on letting up sacks. Rushing the ball, Warrick Dunn is pretty much middle of the pack in the league as far as rushing goes with, nope, that's Washington, with 521, averaging only 3.6 a carry, but this is a much better stat than before that Cleveland game, and man, he really did put the team on his back, him and the blocking crew. Great game by both of them. 4 touchdowns for Warrick. Avion Kaysen playing, if you watch Bengal, he's pretty much playing the, not Bijan Robinson role. I'll think of his name in a second, but he's the Vulture. Avion Kaysen's the Vulture. He does a good job. Both men with only 3, I say only, with 3 fumbles, and then 3 between them lost. Larry Fitzgerald leading the league in receiving as he does. That is his job. Antonio Bryant, while he has been pretty good since he's been here, look at this, man. It's inexcusable. That is inexcusable. It's ridiculous. But it is what it is. You throw the ball so much, you're going to have a lot more drop passes. And hopefully with the new revitalized rushing game with Warrick Dunn running the ball, I've got a phone call apparently. Hopefully that makes it's just going to take a lot off the receiving core and off of Erik Becker. Here are your sack totals, here are your tackle totals, here are your interception totals, with John McCraw having 6, Johnny Bailey with 4. I mean, we are forcing turnovers like crazy. Just not via fumbles. A lot of recovered fumbles, geez. And yeah, that's going to be it for the stats. Of course, I can really quick go over the league leaders. I'm going to go here to yards, touchdowns, most interceptions, as well as least, kinda. Rushing, as you can see, it's just 521 is nowhere near that Priest Holmes 873 from the, oh, well, I think I can kind of understand why he has that many yards. The interceptions don't matter. Sorry about that. I was just having a hard time processing this. What in the actual... Yeah, that happened. 8 rushing touchdowns. Oh, Lord, man. And look here. 4 leads the league, and 2 of our guys have 3. That's no good. No good. Now, granted, as you see, we have the good receiving yards. Here are your drop totals. Look at all these New Orleans Saints players. Next closest is Dominic Davis, a halfback. Yeah, it's a little ridiculous. We have nowhere near top of the league in tackles, nowhere near top of the league in sacks. He's way down here, way down here. There he is, Alex Brown. What about TFLs, though? TFLs is always a stat he does good in. Ah, there he is, Alex Brown. And then interceptions, leading the league, John McGraw. All right, I know that was super long-winded. I just felt we had to get kind of caught up to speed here on everything going on with our team because we missed an episode. I say we. iMovie missed the episode. Today, we're going against the Detroit Lions and the Seattle Seahawks, and man, huge playoff implications. All NFC teams, New Orleans, Detroit, and Seattle, all 5-3, all near or at the top of their division. A little look at the rest of the season. It's not going to get much easier. Of course, got to go against the 7-1 Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's take a look at Detroit's roster real quick before we get into this game. I know this intro is pretty long-winded, and I am sorry for that, but things happen, and I felt the need to, again, catch you up to speed. Quarterback, John Kitna. I'm not scared of John Kitna. I'm really not. Nothing about this scares me. He's just an average quarterback. Very accurate, but average. That's the Packers. I wanted to go here to running backs, where Chris Brown's questionable. Are we simulated yet? Because that's going to tell the story of what we got to do in this game. If Chris Brown's out, Chris Brown's still questionable. I don't know why that was so difficult to say. And I'm guessing it's some sort of arm injury or something like that, because you can see his strength is also kind of low. But not really worried about it. They're probably not going to play him, and if they do, it's Ron Dane, 6-year pro, who is just bad. He's just so bad. What's the secure ball? 84, so he's not going to fumble at least. And if they start Chris Brown, he will fumble every time. Start Chris Brown, please. Tony Richardson at fullback. Definitely got to watch out for the fullbacks, as we found out in this series. Snoop Minnis. He even kind of looks like Snoop. It's the cornrows. It's the cornrows that are making me think of that. But he's injured, so Marcus Robinson and Tim Dwight are the starters on the left and right side. And you can see here, this is just not what you want. Marcus Robinson, very secure catch, just not very fast. And then Tim Dwight's just not very good. Maybe you start Brendan Roberts. No, you don't. At tight end, it's going to be Billy Miller. Pretty decent receiving tight end right there. Here is the offensive line, looking pretty decent. Defensive line, Chris Hoven, Adewale Ogunlie. I think I said that right. And Phillip Daniels, so decent defensive line, sorry. Outside linebackers, Julian Peterson, Jeff Posey. Inside linebacker, Kendrell Bell. So some pretty good linebackers. Here's the secondary with D'Angelo Hall and Gary Baxter. Not worried about the secondary so far. Michael Lewis, still not really worried about the secondary. Marlon McCree, not worried about the secondary. They're going to be starting Chris Brown at kicker. Not that Chris Brown, and not that Chris Brown. There's 2 of them that come to mind right there. And punter, Todd Sauerbrunn. That's the team we're going against. I'm not worried. I think we have more than a chance to win this. The way we've been playing, shoot. I mean, we should win this game. Gonna go ahead, switch that playbook from that. Nope, leave the Lions alone. The Lions can have their playbook. I want the Titans playbook. It's obviously legend. 7-minute quarters. Let's get in here and change the uniform. I almost got you, I bet. So I did forget last time when I made the video that never came out, but it's almost like it never happened. So what uniforms do we want to go with? That's kind of sick. 2003 alternate ones are kind of sick. We'll do another one in the next game, but here you go, man. This comment, boom, suggested it, you got it. Let's get in here with these alternate unis. and get another win. Hey, look, they're going to receive. Haven't seen that one before. As you know, with this channel, we're kicking off to start the game, per usual. It's just what we do here. Before we even get started, another development that I will probably edit into the intro, but I'll show you right here as well. Sean Tufts. Who is that? And where is our inside linebacker Sam Cowart? He got hurt and he will be out for the season. This is why we shouldn't miss videos. Yeah, this is your fault. I'm so sorry, guys. There's nothing I could have done. But Sean Tufts, I went ahead and signed him out of free agency. He's a secure tackler with plenty of speed, just okay against the run. Really, there was no other good option. He was the best. And so be it, man. You got to field the best team you can. And behind him, it's Robert Reynolds, a 49 overall. And I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to put our team through that, man. First play going to be a throw and going to be completed to Tim Dwight for a gain of 6. And as you can see, it will be Dane in the the backfield. Thomas can't make the tackle, and he's taken down by the face mask. Come on. There's no need for taking him down by the face mask. He's not good. Only a 5-yarder. Fake handoff. Oh, it's a completion. And it's Tim Dwight. No, it's not. That's not Tim Dwight, Seth. Tim Dwight's number 88. That's number 82. Who's number 82? Not John Kitna. I don't know. Oh, Kitna's over 2,000. Who's number 82? It's Miller. Okay, well, it's Billy Miller, I think, the starting tight end. Are we really going to let this man dice us up? Because he almost ran through that tackle right there. Good stop, though. It is 5-on-5 if they decide to run the ball. And they will not. It will be a throw, and we get in on John Kitna with who? Alex Brown. And, man, there was no shot right here. No shot. He got the inside leverage on number 71, the right tackle, and it was over from the beginning. And looky here, Alex Brown, 6.5 sacks. Pretty dang good. Usually makes his money by getting TFLs. Passes away and completed. Come on, guys. That's Chris McAllister getting beat. But yeah, Alex Brown, man, I love what he's been doing this entire series. He's been the playmaker on the defensive line. Incomplete pass forced by D.D. Lewis. Sets up 2nd and 10 here. Throws up. Good play. Samari Roll. And no, it was Jeremitrius Butler. Samari Roll's 24. 20. Wait, where's Samari Roll? I don't know why they highlighted Jeremitrius Butler, unless if that was him and they just showed Samari Roll. Either way, good play by the defense. Throws away, and another good play by this defense. Let's go. And that right there definitely was Samari Roll. So no matter what, he's going to get the credit. Kick is up. Kick is good, 3-0. I'm okay giving up just a field goal to start this game. As you're going to hopefully see, because, I don't know, I don't feel too threatened by this Lions defense. Work done has been fantastic. It's a one-on-one for Larry. Going to give it a shot to start the game. No, I won't. And we get it to Bryant. It was a super low throw. Bryant had every excuse to drop it, but hey, he didn't. Thank you. Antonio Bryant has had an issue with drops so far this season. If he can get rid of that, he has been pretty dang good. Just the drops, man, the drops. Hand off. Done. Good run. And he got a first down, barely. Looking like man defense right here, which means it's either looking like cover 2 man, which is, yeah, we'll run against it, or it's a blitz. It's definitely cover 2 man. And good move. No, we fall on it. Thank you, Tom Nalen. Warwick, please don't be fumbling the football. That's your 4th of the season. Really caught a break right there. Gonna toss this one out. No gain. Those aren't the greatest stats, except for, like, I guess the average. 3rd and 7. It's kind of looking like a blitz. I'm going to have to audible out of this because if they blitz, I got to get the ball out. Going to send Antonio Bryant on a go. And it is a blitz. Quick throw. Bryant first down. Antonio Bryant already playing a crucial part early on in this game. Big play potential right here. Oh, I should have cut it outside. I swore that cornerback was going to take the outside, though. Didn't happen, and it's only a gain of 1, but I want to keep on giving the ball to Erik Becker. I understand he's fumbled, but what I saw in the episode that never got uploaded was incredible. Gonna toss it. Done. Gain of about 3. As many touchdowns as fumbles is not a good stat, no matter how you slice it. It's only a good stat if it's week 1. That's really it. 3rd and 6. Right into the window for Larry. He bobbled it, but that's okay as long as you come down with the catch. As long as you aren't dropping the football, I'm happy. Right now, we are far more balanced of an offense because of how many times we're running the ball, which is great, which is what we kind of need. Erik Becker shouldn't have to throw 50 times a game. It should be Erik Becker taking some of the pressure off him. That's why we made the trade. Larry Fitzgerald over 1,000 yards. Handoff. Done. Good blocks. Gain of 5. If this is cover 2, it's going to go for Webb. And it is cover 2. Ooh, that was a tight window, and there was no shot there. I don't know if they disguised cover 2 or if the ball just came out and he went over. Looking, gonna fire. It was a missile, and it's incomplete. Boom, kick is up. Kick is really close, but it is good. Ooh, I got a little worried right there. So I got some really good news. And it's the fact that Ron Dane, who's on the outside over there, is returning kicks. Fumble! That's some good news too! Oh, Jerome McDougal! We don't say his name all that often. He doesn't make too many plays, but Jerome McDougal takes it in for the touchdown. The blitz worked to perfection, and guess who forced the fumble? Sean Tufts, the new pickup, who has quite the job. Right? He has an insane job to ask out of anyone. Just to basically come off the couch and immediately go into a starting role. And they're going to challenge. I thought so. It looked like no matter what, he was throwing it behind the line anyways. Or like he was throwing it behind him a little. Play stands. Sean Tufts.
Therefore, it was a fumble. Detroit will be charged a timeout.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, guy. But Sean Tufts, again, asked to do so much, and he comes through. Pretty much unblocked, yes, but forcing the fumble and pretty much getting us in the lead. Kick is going to go up. Max, kick is going to go through. 10-3. All right, I have a new strategy. And it's on the kickoffs. I want to kick it off to Ron Dane because no one backs him up. There are no other running backs on the roster. We almost get another hit. Oh, come on. Another really big play to that big old tight end, Billy Miller. But think about it, right? There he is again on the outside. I see this formation yet again. And if he is returning kicks, it's going to take a lot of energy out of him, make him tired and less effective. Vince Wilfork with the initial hit, almost throwing a dime. It really was a dime, but dropped and forced away by Jason Shivers, the defending, reigning Rookie of the Year. I was on my Paul Heyman, except I said it wrong. It's reigning defending. I'm sorry. Gonna have Robinson come over. Covered by Wayne Bacon. Handoff, Ron Dane. And it's a gang tackle, gain of 3. Boom, end of the first quarter, 10-3. That's a good way to end a quarter. I think anyways. Cover 2 man to start the second quarter. And it will be a throw. Kitna on the move. Who's 57's Johnny Bailey. You gotta hit the quarterback. Please, if Sean Tufts can do it, you can. Also in last episode. This is going to happen every now and then. At least in this episode. I'm going to tell you something that happened because I just get reminded. Johnny Bailey Good play by Cornelius Griffin. Return. An interception for a touchdown. Also, Jeremetrius Butler had an interception in back-to-back games. If you want to know why I'm so upset, why that video didn't get uploaded. 5-on-5 up front. Throw completed. Good play, good play. Pretty good season for John Kitna so far. Just over 2,000 yards, obviously nowhere near Erik Becker. Throw. What defense! Great defense there. Samari roll. Another throw. Almost intercepted twice. First it was Joey Thomas, and then Samari roll, and now we're highlighting. See what I mean? Number 30, that's Jason Shivers. Why are we highlighting him? He didn't do anything. I don't know, but regardless, it's a double chance at an interception. And I can't be mad because we, I think, have the most interceptions in the league. Throws away, throw almost intercepted, tipped away though by Samari roll. Dude, he's all over the place today. Field goal attempt here, and think about it, right? Chris McAllister on the other side, you'd rather go to the other side, right? You'd rather go to Samari roll's side because Chris McAllister's on the other side, but you know, either way, it's not an easy task for a quarterback. The kick is good, 10-6. Pretty heavy on that right side, which is good because we are running to the left. Handoff, got to cut back inside though. Gain of 2. I see Lewis kind of creeping forward. Handoff, cut back, and Dunn gonna get a yard. Big time 3rd down. Becker, gonna look, gonna fire, and it's dropped. God. I mean, come on. It's Larry Fitzgerald. He's a 91, 92 overall. Wide open. Can't stand it, man. I can't stand the drops. Gonna look. Gonna fire. It's 1-on-1. Incomplete. A drop from them as well. Thank you. Thank you very much. Gonna head back into the cover 3. Expecting the throw. They are throwing. They look like us right now with how many times they're throwing the ball. And they're going to find a wide open man. And, dude, that is a zone that needs to be covered. You know who's covering that? The middle linebacker, who looks to be Johnny Bailey. That's not good. Another throw. Dumped it off to Tony Richardson. McGraw had to make a play, and he did. Really a big play, and yeah, I was worried about Tony Richardson. Big time blitz, and we get in. It's Sean Tufts on his 2nd sack of the game. The first one stripped the ball out. This one just takes him to the ground, but I'm okay with both. Throw. Is that going to be pass interference? Okay, good. I was going to say there is no way that could be pass interference. So here's the thing. I'm going to take this penalty. Usually I wouldn't because it would bring up 3rd and 13, but this one knocks him out of field goal range. I usually like to bring up the 3rd down, though, and put the pressure on him for 1 play as opposed to 2. We'll see if this works out. Because 2nd and 24, there is a chance they run the ball, but they're not going to. And Kitna running. Boom. 3rd and 18. Kitna firing directly to John McGraw, but he dropped the interception. It's A-okay because there's no way their kicker, no way their kicker has the leg. They're going to punt. Left side toss. Fitzgerald has to find a linebacker. He has to find that outside linebacker on the left side. If he doesn't, I might be upset. Oh, never mind. The offensive line has to block first. Jeez. Both of them got caught up on the outside shoulder, which is just asking for trouble. Handoff. Done. And now we get into space. Getting to the 30. Tackled at the ankles at the 34-yard line. Good little... What a little scamper right there, yeah? Really good blocking. Especially by the receivers, and I love when my receivers block. Love it. Gonna look for the ground. Gonna look for the turf, because Chris Hoven just tackled us. On 2nd and 16, I want to send Dunn on a slant. Dunn has some decent hands, so maybe he can get something. No, he's not really open. Just got to get rid of it.
No good. Incomplete.
The clock was running out in my head.
Holding. Number 21.
Defensive holding. Thank you. Let's go.
First down.
Automatic first down gets us out of a really tough situation. 2-minute warning hits. Handoff. Done. That's okay. 2 yards. Definitely have the numbers on the left side. And oh, it's a drop. That's, I think, Mendoza? Freddie Mendoza? Yep. I mean, red zone threat. That's literally all he is. Do not throw that ball to Mendoza if you aren't in the red zone. It's never going to work out. 3rd down, looking for... Kind of send Antonio Bryant on a slant. And he should be open right there. It was a rifle of a throw. But man, Antonio Bryant has found his hands, glued them onto his wrists. And it's a pretty good feeling, man. A pretty good feeling. Becker, it's a one-on-one. Gonna give it. Dude, I am okay with you being a good red zone threat, but you have to be a threat in other areas of the field as well. Probably looking for Larry. He has been the king of the out route. I think anyways. And no, gonna look for circle. And dude, it's Antonio Bryant. I love it. Thank you, man. Season stats for Antonio Bryant looking pretty good, at least at this stage of the year. I'm gonna flip this around. This has big play potential. Ooh. Good job lowering the shoulder, getting the extra yards. Gonna, excuse me, take a timeout. I've been drinking a Rain energy drink. It's pretty good. I usually have one before I wrestle, but right now I'm just tired, so. Plus it tastes really good. Erik Becker, gonna drop back. Look. Dude, Antonio Bryant. Something has awoken in Antonio Bryant, and he is a different player. 5 catches for 76 yards in the first half? Yes, please. We're going to hand it off. Work done. Good run. All the way to the 2-yard line, and they're going to change into a goal line formation on defense. I'm just going to throw it up. Throw it up for Larry Fitzgerald. He hasn't had a good game. And that's... Well, I was going to say it's okay, but he didn't get in bounds. 3 on the clock. This is going to be the fastest throw you'll ever see. Come on. Gonna take the points. I had a feeling I could get a play done in 2 seconds. It was either going to be an incompletion or a touchdown. Kicking it through, Olindo Mare from 19. Does he have the leg? It's a miracle. 13-6. We're up by a touchdown, and we get the ball at half. Pretty dang good game so far, if you ask me. Back from half. Let's keep it up. I mean, mostly I'm saying that's Antonio Bryant. He's had one heck of a half of football. Gonna hand the ball off. That's literally less than a half yard. Gonna drop back, look for Webb. Jeez, okay. I don't agree with that. I'm going to have to disagree with the game on this one. And it's mainly because Webb, as you'll see right here, does not even really put his hands up. I mean, he kind of does. It's like a half you-know-whatted effort to catch the football that results in an interception. And that is the 7th on the season for Erik Becker. No good, no good. Throwing. Oh, I thought we were going to get one of our own. Dwight going to come over, covered by Samari Roll, sending a blitz with 2 D-backs. And we don't get in there in time. McAllister tackled him, and it's 1st and goal. Another throw, sending a double blitz. This time, that's not a touchdown. Thank you. They're going to challenge it, and that's a waste of your second challenge. They've got to investigate this coach because he's kind of throwing.
After review, the play stands. The pass was incomplete. The catch
Shocker.
was out of bounds. Detroit will be charged.
I'm completely shocked. Dude, this coach is going to get an investigation from the NFL. Did we pay him? I think we might have paid him. Can we do that more often? We're sending 8 men to cover, all in the end zone. And we get an interception with Jerome McDougal? Had to go back and play defense because we switched the play. Jerome McDougal with an interception. So now he has a touchdown and an interception. What a game for Jerome McDougal, man. Handoff. Done. Gain of 5. Toss. Dunn runs through somebody. Picks up 4 or 5 yards right there. Easy 3rd down. Gonna bring on Avion Kaysen. Boom. To go ahead and pick up this not even, like, that's an inch. That's a couple inches at most. Ooh! I thought he was going to run for a touchdown. Avion Kaysen, great run. It's going to be a sweep. Handoff. Some pretty good blocks. 4 yards. Well, Larry's completely uncovered. Thank you. I'm going to switch it because they brought down Lewis, and I just don't feel good about the outside. I want to run inside. And it worked out. Warwick Dunn! Throw the stiff arm, didn't work. What a run. Sometimes you got to go with your gut, and the gut told me inside run. We ran inside, bounced it out, and it worked out perfectly. Look at that. The blocking was incredible. Enough speed to get it across to about the 40 on the other side of the 50, a 20-yard run. Look at those. All right, fine. You say it for me. Yeah, look at those numbers. They're pretty good. 5 wide. Incomplete. Let's see if we can cut it back right here. Depends on what that linebacker does. He's going to go inside. Charge it up. Wanted to run someone over. Gain of 6, though. Good run. 4 wide on 3rd down. We're close to field goal range. Gonna run it. Tons of room for Erik Becker. Slide it down, baby. Let's go. He doesn't have really any speed to speak of. But hey, who needs speed when you have literally no one there to tackle you? So I'm going to bring on Everett Aguilar. And the sole reason, Erik Becker's tired. After that run, he needs some Gatorade. So, draw run. Good move. Warwick Dunn, gain of 8. Warwick Dunn now over 100 yards rushing. Now for the 2nd game in a row. Good stuff, man. 2nd and 2, Erik Becker is on. Got himself a little drink. Gonna throw. It shouldn't have been thrown to him. That was a bad throw, and I'm sorry. 3rd down, gonna be another handoff for Warwick Dunn. Gonna run to the strong side. That last play was just a really bad read by me. Handoff. Perfect blocking. A move. What a spin. What a spin from Warwick Dunn. I mean, the blocking was amazing, but the extra couple yards, you'll see it. Right there. 97 had no chance. Well, on he comes our Tyler Algier. It's Avion Kaysen. Handoff. He didn't get in? Oh, he's close. We're going to keep him on then. Keep him on. Line right back up and get into the end zone. The Volt. Whoa. What a play. What a play from Kentrell Bell. He timed that snap perfectly. 3 yards out. I don't like any of these. I'm going to throw it up for Webb. He's the big man going against D'Angelo Hall. Huge size difference. What do you call that effort? I don't call it effort. Where are your hands to catch that football? We pretty much have 8 minutes left in this game. Of course, 1 minute left in this quarter and 7 on the next quarter. I'm going to take the 2-possession lead here to put a bunch of pressure on this Detroit team. 10-point differential. I like that. Gonna look. It's just wide open. Who is this man? Michael Robinson? Is that his name? Dude, why can't Chris McAllister cover him? Chris McAllister is like the best corner in football. And Michael Robinson is the one to do it? Crazy. You had 3 opportunities to catch that, Chris. Chris has to come away with more picks. Plain and simple. Another throw. Johnny Bailey tried. He did. But just couldn't get his hand in the right position. Clock is ticking. Could be the last play of the third quarter. And it's going to be another throw. And it's not even, it's no matter who's on him. It's everyone is catching on Chris McAllister today. End of the third quarter. We're up by 10. They are knocking on the door. Yeah. We'll see if Detroit's game plan changes here now that the fourth quarter has arrived and they are down by 10. And it's going to be a run. Ron Dane running through Johnny Bailey, picking up 4 yards. Kitna, no doubt. Yep, gonna throw. Almost intercepted. We have way too many opportunities to catch interceptions that we aren't coming away with. Usually we're fantastic about catching, I won't say most, but quite a few interceptions. Usually a couple a game. We're behind quota. We're behind that couple right now. What in the world? Who is this man? That is a really big formation for this scenario. And they will run the ball. Ron Dane just ran over Johnny Bailey. Handoff, Dane. Shivers can't get over. I sent a blitz thinking they'd run. And the blitz did not cover the holes that it needed to. And now they're back in this game. Luckily, the offense has been moving fantastically today. So, 3-point lead. I'm feeling pretty good about our chances. I don't think we're at a position yet to where chewing the clock is too viable. You can make an argument for why we would, but I'm not feeling it right now. Antonio Bryant is wide open. If D'Angelo Hall steps back, you know where we're going. And he will. Quick throw, Bryant. Gain of 4. Gonna be another handoff for Warwick. Good hole. Got caught up on a receiver who's, I guess, coming across to make a block, so I'm okay-ish with it. But we had a chance for a touchdown. This is going to be a shovel pass. I don't really run shovel pass often. I think I've ran it twice in the series so far, and both times it worked out. And this time, 2 yards. I guess we're in this position. We should go ahead, just keep on milking the clock. Just kidding. What the? Chris, please. So my plan there was to fake y'all out with the flea flicker.
Nobody on this offense can be proud of that play.
I don't think I'm running that ever again. Gonna drop back and look. Wide open. Look. It's field awareness. It really is. Knowing the down and distance. You've got to keep on taking that. You can't stop your motion. You've got to try and catch that in stride. Anyways, I let the clock tick. We're going to get this down to 3 minutes. Going to put a lot of pressure on them at least. Which is good. That part's good. That's a decent punt. Going to have them at around the 30. We really have one job. I don't even care if they score a field goal, because I want the ball in Erik Becker's hands. He can be clutch. Throws away. Chris McAllister can't cover anyone one-on-one. Jesus. So I'm resorting to switching to zone defense for the sole reason that Chris McAllister can no longer be trusted. Not right now anyways. Throws away. Gain of 3. I'm hoping it's just a one-game thing. You know, everyone has bad games. Chris McAllister has been so good for us. It's just insane. Good play by Samari Roll. Hey, Chris McAllister hasn't been good. Samari Roll has been fantastic. 3rd down. This has to be a 4-down territory, right? With the game on the line, pretty much. Tim Dwight stopped short at 4th and 2. They're going for it. There is no way they don't. They're gonna punt. No way. I'm gonna call a timeout. Because I think if it hits 2-minute warning, they won't punt. I think I might be right, but I'm going to go with punt defend just in case. Because it could be a fake. But I'm ready for it, so they shouldn't fake it. And they're not going to fake it. 1 play till the 2-minute warning. And, yeah, I fully trust the offense. I really do. Done. Gain of 2. Gonna run strong side. Pretty much, right? 1st down wins it. I like that. Handoff. Blocking was decent. Done. Somehow evaded that other guy and got about 5 yards. We're going to be running the ball to at the very least, guarantee we're taking a timeout away. Going to be a left side toss. Weak side, that guard should come over, block this linebacker. In a perfect world, this is a 1st down. Oh, this world isn't perfect. Done. Oh, he was so close. An amazing spin, but he just couldn't get across. He's about 3/4 of a yard short, and we're just way too far in our own zone. There is no shot that I fake this, no shot that I go for it. We have to punt this ball away. I know what I said, but I still am going to trust this 1-2 punch at corner to cover them. Good job defense taking them down in bounds. 84 and counting. Short throw. I'll take it. A handoff? What are y'all doing? What kind of play call was that? This coach, they are definitely going to have to investigate this coach. What in the world was that play call? It's 3rd down and 5. Dude, Chris McAllister, you are horrible today. And now they're going to score. Now they're at least going to score a field goal, and we have to hold them to just a field goal. I swear to God, Chris, if you give up a touchdown, we're going to have a serious talk after this episode or after this game. He gave up a touchdown. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Chris? I'm actually mad. Let me show you something real quick. This man is an 89, one of, if not the best, in this game in year 2 at corner, and he's letting 70 overalls, overalls in the 70 dice him up. He has single-handedly lost us this game if we can't go down and score. We have 2 timeouts, yes, but man, this is unnecessary pressure being put on a rookie quarterback. One-on-one, it's Larry. We gotta trust him. He's also not had a great game. Just give it a shot. Safety came over. Dude, Larry, you gotta come away with something, right? It's our stars. The star players aren't making plays. Gonna be 2nd down. Luke beat his man, and he comes away with the catch. Flag is down.
Pass interference, number 33,
Defensive pass interference stops the clock. So I'm going to take the 5-yard loss so we can keep our 2 timeouts. That is pretty big. That is pretty big. I don't know, man. I'll send Bryant, I guess. Because I don't know. Mendoza. Whoa. Okay. Just so unnecessary. Erik Becker shouldn't have to deal with this. They're going to blitz. Mendoza's wide open, and he makes the catch. 5 on the clock. This could be for Webb. And it will be. He beat his man. All right. Okay. Oh. This game just wants to make me mad. We're getting absolutely screwed over. We really are. I almost want to just throw it up to Erickson at this point. You know it has to be Larry, but he's been so freaking terrible today. Throw it up. He's a yard.
Completion in double coverage here. Wow. Now that is one confident QB.
And Peter, we've talked before about what kind of an impact a big receiver can have on a football game.
That's right, Dan. A lot of people still associate receivers.
In case you don't know,
height was what did it.
I am a fan of the football team known as the Tennessee Titans. And in this game, with the RNG team, I don't want to hear it, Chris. We were 1 yard short. This is our drive. I'm going to go all the way down and show you this last drive. Look where we are. We're down at the 36. Larry Fitzgerald, 35 yards. He is a yard short. It's a curse. It is a curse. This happens in every game I play, every franchise mode I do, even in my personal time. I always have games that come down to this, and I'm 1 yard short. Maybe I should just stop being a Titans fan. It's not going to happen, but holy crap, this is the thought that goes through my mind when we're 1 yard short. Oh my gosh. I cannot be any more upset. It's not Erik Becker's fault. It's not. This one interception wasn't even on him. It's not on Warwick Dunn, who had a fantastic game. It's not on really anyone except for Larry Fitzgerald, who wasn't good today. He really wasn't. The 67 yards isn't even that good. Antonio Bryant was fantastic. It's not on anyone except for Chris McAllister, who on the entire final drive gave up like 3 or 4 catches for 75 yards and a touchdown. Is there a stat for like what you allow? Because that's what I need to see. It's not going to show me allowed catches and yards. Oh my God, we were 1 yard short. I need a break. I need a break after that. I will be back after I take a break. Oh my gosh. I'm calling my mother. I'm going to call my mom. I'm calling her. I'm calling her right now. All right, I'm back from my break. That was heartbreaking. That's a really good word to describe what that was. Man. Guess I can't be mad at Larry. He came through. No, he didn't. He was a yard short. I can be mad at him. But he has an opportunity to make it up against the Seattle Seahawks. And I'm going to go real quick into the standings, because this is getting the Buccaneers, Falcons. We're all in a race for first place when it comes to the NFC South. The Seahawks, 49ers, and Rams are all tied in their own division, so this, Seattle's going to be fighting today. Lots of 5-4 teams in this conference. Let's look at the AFC while we're at it. Look at the AFC East, jeez. Anyways, yeah, man. All right, let's go over Seattle's roster. It's literally the next team, which makes my life slightly more easy. Jeff Garcia, another one of those quarterbacks that just doesn't scare me. He's just fine. He's A-okay. They have Larry Saunders as a rookie. Okay. Running back, this is not the Adrian Peterson we know and love. It's going to be Thomas Jones. 89 speed, 74 break tackle. He has potential to really gash us today. These running backs that aren't on the surface, right, with 79 overall, aren't necessarily the greatest, end up usually doing some damage to me. John Ritchie, 83 overall. I'm not terribly worried about him. Wide receivers, going to be Marty Booker and Justin McCarrons. No one with insane speed, but people with some pretty dang good hands. They also have Jerome Pathon. All right. Eric Johnson's going to be starting. Tommy Black, the rookie, is questionable for this game. Either way, probably won't play too much of a factor if he is ready for this game. Here's the offensive line, and ooh, we got to take advantage of this. Look at these tackles. Carlos Joseph, 69 run pass block, nice, and 65 run block. This guy's bad. So we need to identify number 67, or if they're starting number 65, either one, and we need to constantly be attacking that side. Defensive toe. Oh no. Oh god. This is a guy who gives me fits every time I play him in this game. Really in any game back in this era. Marcus Stroud. I am terrified of Marcus Stroud in these games. John Abraham as well, and then Frank Hughes, the rookie, with insane pass rush. Maybe not much speed, but John Abraham with almost 90 speed. This defensive line is deadly. Yeah, that's pretty scary. And then Brian Young, he's fine. Linebackers, Greg Favors and Keith Moreno, another rookie. They had a good rookie draft class. This is a coverage guy with good tackling ability, good run coverage ability. Maybe not a great pass rusher, doesn't need it though. Jeremiah Trotter, and if they run a 3-4, Jay Foreman. That's pretty good. Corners though, not good. Todd Meyer-Wiener. He's actually pretty good. So gonna have to look out for him. But aside from him, who do they have? Nobody, nada. No one with not even a lick of speed. Really bad corner group. Safeties, it's going to be John Lynch, who is slower than slow. And then free safety, Ionis Williams, also pretty dang slow. Kicker, punter, Edmund Dean, the rookie, has 45 kick power. Let's hopefully hold them here, because their offense is terrible. Offense is awful. But the defense is so good. And it's no wonder why they're 5-4. It's the defense carrying them. Gonna simulate, gonna get into this game, set the away playbook to the Titans, and look at that, 94 defense. I'm really scared, honestly. Let's go with gonna go all whites. Why not? All whites for this game. Yeah, I'm scared. I really am. And as the forecast said, it is a downpour, really windy. What a day for a game of football. What scares me, like I said before, it's Marcus Stroud, it's John Abraham, it's the duo of rookies they have on defense that are actually really dang good. We're going to have our work cut out for us. My game plan as a result, right? My game plan on defense is just going to be quick passes, probably running to the outside, because those are pass rushers they have. As we get a hit and get the quarterback down, D.D. Lewis cleaning up. But yeah, at least on offense, quick passes, outside runs. I think that's our key to success today. Gonna drop back and throw. And this time, Chris McAllister makes a play, getting his hand in there to force the incompletion. We need Chris McAllister to have a better game. He's got to bounce back, because it's not single-handedly, but he was a major factor in us losing that last game, and we can't have that. Third down and 15. Not much time taken off the clock on this drive so far with incomplete passes. One incomplete pass. Yeah, he just hit a zone. Hit a weak zone right there, and that's what's going to happen. Good coverage. It was Sean Tufts and Johnny Bailey combining. Oh, man. No. Okay. I'm sorry. I looked at everything. I was commentating in my head. I'm not even going to lie to you. Words were going through my head, and I thought they were coming out of my mouth for a second, and then I was like, wait a minute, I'm not talking. Really big play. You didn't need me to tell you that, but that was a really big play. I'm going to send another blitz, because it seems like blitzing works pretty well for us, so we should do it more often. Going to be another rollout. We get a hit on him. D.D. Lewis, sack. Going to drop back and throw, and again, finding the zone in the cover 3. Clearly, they're running plays that beat cover 3. Going to start this with a pitch to the right side. And, man, I just need you to hold that block longer. Not going to give up on it too early. Going to go ahead and run the ball. Hand off. And Dunn has space. Good run. Going to make third down easier with that 6-yard run. Drop back and look. And Erickson beat his man so bad. Erickson, he's going to go. He's gone. He's going... Oh, I got so excited that I forgot how to speak English dang near. Irving Erickson, he has been so good in his limited role. All the way down to the 17-yard line, and I am surprised Buckley caught up to him. And if there is a group we can beat on the defense, it's the secondary. Gonna hand it off yet again. And Dunn outruns one for a gain of 6. Going to have Fitzgerald run a slant. This could be a touchdown if Washington plays this really soft. And God, I almost got baited so hard. So I was reading the corner. I didn't even think to look at the linebacker, and that is just a dumb decision on my part. I'm not perfect, and that's part of this, right? Is the guy holding the controller. Third down. I don't know. I'll run it. The running game has been decent. Hand off, and Dunn is going to be close. But did he get it? Chain gang coming out. No promo. Okay. You know I'm going to go for it, right? No, I'm not. When we're inches away, we need how many yards? 0. We need 0 yards. I'm going to let Avion Kaysen get no yards. Exactly. We needed no yards, and he got no yards. We don't need the chain gain. That was a first down. Going to be a handoff. Work done. Close, but not going to get in. And this is where we bring on our Tyler Algier. Going to load him up and get him into the end zone. We need, again, less than a yard. And Kaysen gets in. Touchdown, the Vulture, Avion Kaysen. I'm going to come up with a different nickname so I'm not just blatantly stealing. But that's what he is for us. Seahawks offense back on. We're going man. And Jones not going to get much. Good. Going to be a draw run and nowhere to go yet again. Now they have to get 6 yards on this next play, and I just don't think they'll do it. Instead of cover 3, I'm going to run, I know it says cover 12. This is cover 4 because of the 4 high zones. Going to be a throw. It's going to be a short throw, and they're not going to get it. Going to send Lair on an out route. He's completely uncovered, so Meyer is either going to stay on Bryant, and it'll be for Fitzgerald, or he'll play the flat, in which case it's going immediately to Bryant. And he acted, what in the world? So first he acted like he was going to take the flat, and then went back up, and then Antonio Bryant just drops it. Going to be handing the ball off. And decent 5 yards. I said that very Canadian. I said yards instead of yards. Like a good old red-blooded, old-fashioned American. No, I want McGelly to run a flat. Thank you. Third down and 5. Still looking, just going to lob it. And Larry comes away with it. We need him to have a better game. And that's a good start to having a better game. Right there, picking up that first down. 5-on-5, going to run the trap. And I think that's Terrence Moss. It's going to be the pulling guard. Center takes number 99, and that's Stroud. And then Terrence Moss takes the inside linebacker, which didn't happen. Back from the change of the quarter. It's not first and anything. It's second quarter and second down. There is no first. Fake handoff and sacked. So it's third down and 18. The chance of us getting a third and 18 is not very high. I like the chance of us kicking a 49-yard field goal or less. So I'm playing for the field goal right now. Okay. Offensive lineman got in the way. I had to try and get something. But now... Oh, man. I thought we had room to run with Erik Becker. I know he's not fast, man. I understand that. But if we didn't get tackled, hey, we're looking at a field goal instead of this punt. But it's a good punt. That's a good punt. This is the yard and a half marker. Gonna control McGraw just in case, and we stuff him. Loss of about half a yard. Another handoff, and we get in there with McGraw to help. Who was that? We're not going to find out. But, yeah, good play. Probably another handoff. It should be anyways. It's a pitch, and it's Alex Brown! Alex Brown with the first safety in series history. And who else would it be, right? Who else would it be? It's got to be Alex Brown to make that play, excuse me. I stood up. Gonna return this safety punt. And oh my god, Triandos Luke. Great return from all the way to the 46 on the other side of the 50. Big chance for what we call great complementary football. Fake handoff, immediately sacked. I haven't stuck to the game plan I talked about when we got into this game. Have to. Dropping, looking, wide open. Okay. Gonna drop back, look, get rid of it. Larry with an amazing grab. In stride, getting across the first down marker. The chance of us getting that was very low. That's a fadeaway throw from Erik Becker. What a play. What a play. On the draw. It was decent. Arna's battling a one-on-one. He's dropped one, but to be fair, it's raining, and that was a laser of a throw. And nope, he's not going to get it. Jesus. It absolutely ducks out as a result of being hit as he threw. And Jeremiah Trotter just so happens to be in perfect position to take the interception. Oh no. Okay, good. Thankfully, there was a supporting tackle there from McGraw to stop him in his tracks. Handoff, stuffed. McGraw gets the TFL. He's going to throw. It is incomplete. And we're getting this ball back very quickly. Handoff. Done. Carries a defender for a couple extra yards. Man, it's great to see Warwick Dunn doing his thing with this offense. So, clear zone defense. You can see Meyer guarding nobody. Bryant is on the other side, my guy. So, zone defense is good to run against. First down. Last play before the 2-minute warning. Going to be a one-on-one. Larry with the catch. Larry with the touchdown. And this is going to be a 2-possession game now. We're going to be up 16-7. Thank you, Larry. Thank you. Last game was disappointing, but it's good to see you back in your normal form. 5 wide. It's going to be 2-minute offense for the Seattle Seahawks, looking to get any sort of points on the board to make this a one-possession game. Good play. Almost intercepted. It was McGraw getting his hands on it after the tip from, I believe, Joey Thomas. Good play all around, though. And, okay, commentary team is way behind. 1 tight end, 1 running back, and it will be a handoff. Good tackle there from Lamont Brightful. Could be a chance to get this ball back. Maybe get more points on the board. Let's just focus on right now, though, and that is stopping them. And just like that, how do we not intercept that? Number 29, I don't even know who that is. Number 29. Even the announcers don't know his name. Who's number 29? It was a good play. I want to see who it was. Wayne Bacon. It was Wayne Bacon. Good play, buddy. 4th down. In this sort of win, I don't feel comfortable punting from anything longer than that 30-yard line, anything longer than a 47-yarder. In this defense, though, I'm going to send Bryant on an outside slant. On a go, because he's completely uncovered. Right there. Good catch. Gonna keep it going. And Webb. I haven't targeted Webb in a while. It's not gonna start now. Maybe it will. What a catch! I can't be mad. He did everything he could to catch that. Need a little less than 20 yards right now. Gonna go for Larry. Caught. 1st down. Perfect play. Left side pitch. Great block, 63. Roll out. Throw for Larry. All right. 3rd and 12. As long as we get... Why did Wright take so long to get over there? Is that not his zone? I'm sending Larry on an outside slant just in case. He might be wide open. And he is. Oh my god, you baited me so hard. He literally spun around and stuff. He's going to hand it off, and... Thank you. I was a little concerned that he was going to break that one off. Time ticking down. They may just take this to half, and if not... I'm bringing on a lot of speed to cover as much ground as possible, just like that Lamont Brightful. Really good tackle to end the first half at 16-7, and we get the ball, which means we are in grind mode. Grind this clock out. Back from half. Fitzgerald could just torch Washington right here, and he did. He did it. And he caught it. Oh, he almost broke it away again. But it's A-okay. Larry's across midfield. 33 yards, I think, on that play. Look at those numbers. And by the way, I'm so sorry, guys. I was wrong. It was 32 yards. My mistake. Gonna hand it off and... Oh, my God. Jeremiah Trotter. He looks really hurt. I mean, obviously they brought the card out. Hopefully he's okay. Jeremiah Trotter clearly out for the rest of the game. Drop and look and throw. Arnaz Battle fumbled. Okay. Yeah, that's why you don't play. I've said in past episodes how I really like how he stepped into this new role and has seemed to become better. As a result, that's not what is shown right here. That's annoying. Dropping, firing for the... What a hit from Samari Roll! That's not Samari Roll, that's Jeremetrius Butler, Seth. Wrong player. Regardless, really good hit. Thomas Jones, though, I'm a little surprised he hasn't broken anything off. Pleasantly surprised. Throwing. Dropped! Thank you! I thought it was just us. Oh, wow. Alright, well, one possession game. Well, the situation has definitely changed. And they switched. Unfortunate, because I wanted to throw a wide open pass. That would have been nice. Anyways, 1st and 10. Handoff. Nowhere for Dunn to go, and that's been... I mean... yeah, it's been the story of the game. Trotter probably not coming back. He strained his neck. You know. Quick throw. Bryant, plenty of room to run. Keep going. Good play. All the way down to the 48-yard line, and hey. It's pretty good. Incomplete pass. 2nd down. He beat him again. But it's a drop. Oh. 3rd down. Lynch is dropping. See what happens here. Larry again. Hey, Larry? Can you get your head out of your rear end? Almost said a bad word. I don't like to curse too much, if at all, on the channel. I don't really think it matters, but hey, it's just one little extra. I have no clue what I'm talking about. Decent punt. I could have done better on the punt, but 17-yard line's not bad. And it will be a handoff. Good play. I don't expect them to run again, but they could, especially with this this soft of a set. It's going to be a throw, a rollout at that. Knocked away. Beautiful play by guess who? Samari Roll. What an episode he's had so far. He's had a great episode. We've got to come away with one of those. Really good play. Thank you, Bailey. I would really love for us to come away with a couple more of those, because it feels like we drop a lot of surefire interceptions. Becker dropping. Gonna fire a quick throw. Webb, 1st down. Good stuff. That last play was definitely dangerous throw, but it worked out. Draw run, and Dunn gonna pick a couple up. They're dropping both their safeties. It's gonna be a quick fade throw, basically. And he beat his man again, but this one is overthrown by about a yard. You can see Washington right there. It's clear they're either... this is a blitz. This is a right side blitz. So I'm just gonna cut this to the left side. I know Olindo Mare has the leg for it. It's going to be a really difficult kick. No. Kick is up. It's going to be no good. I did not get enough power. Nowhere near enough. Gonna go all out blitz. I'm expecting a run. Man up, roll on Booker. It will be a throw. I'm usering and we get in there. Sean Tufts, thank you. 3 sacks in this episode. So there's no way they run, right? No, they're not going to. He will run. Bring them to a 3rd and 4. Throw. He's short. Let's go. Thank you. I'm stressing, man. I really am. This is a must-win, I think, anyways. With the division in such a hot race as it is. I mean, really the whole conference is 5-4, it feels like. We need this win to set us apart from the rest of the league. That's a pretty good return. Look across the middle for Larry. He bobbled but caught it, so it's A-okay. Hand off. Done, go. Oh no, the potential. We even had a blocker going down the field with us. That would have been a touchdown. If not, it would have been like a 50-yard run. This is clear zone defense. Good run. And I'm going to take this to the end of the quarter, 16-14. If the run game is going to be working, I'm going to keep on doing it. And that's going to mean that this clock is going to wind down fast. Hand off. I have a good feeling about this play. I think this could be a big play. And that's because it is a big play. Ooh, I thought we got both of them on that one. Hey, the gut feeling was right. It was a big play, and now we're in field goal range. But I want touchdown, man. I want me a touchdown. The run game is working beautifully. So we're going to do it again. I would hope you'd spin to the other way, man. That would get you some yards. Big third down. If we can keep this going, we pretty much control the rest of the game. Washington looks like he's blitzing, so it's... I will send Webb on an out. Because if he's blitzing, there's going to be a lot of space on the right side. He's not blitzing. Oh, Larry's wide open. Beautiful. Larry Fitzgerald's just so open on that one, and so good. 160 yards. That's a lot of yards. Casual day at the office for Larry Fitzgerald. Avion Kaysen maybe gets half a yard. Hands it off right side, done. And, oh, he's just going to walk in. All right, maybe I should not get him hit just because, you know, let's not get our guy injured. Touchdown, Warwick done. We're up 2 possessions now.
Fields the kickoff at the 4.
Fumble! Picked up by Johnson! And he's just going to waltz into the end zone. Who's Johnson? 60 overall, Landon Johnson. I mean, thank you. Apparently, I think we signed him at the end of last year to a 2-year deal. Again, thank you, because you might have just won us the game. Now we're up by 2 touchdowns along with 2 two-point conversions. With less than 4 minutes left. 5 wide, and now the situation has become a lot more dire for the Seattle Seahawks. They'll throw and find a running back, number 20. And that's Thomas Jones. Looking again, and this one gets knocked down. 3-1-1, 3 wideouts, 1 tight end, 1 running back as he steps back to throw. It's a long throw, caught, and that's going to be a touchdown. Unless, nope, McAllister can't make the tackle. Just really badly played there by McGraw, and it was thrown right into his zone. Now, usually, you know, the defense has been, historically at least for us, a very good part of the team. I mean, we need to go back to that. I love having a great offense, but we need this defense to perform. 2-point conversion, handoff. That is a clutch play by Alex Brown to shed the block, get at least a hit on him to keep him away from the end zone, which was enough time for D.D. Lewis to get over there and clean it up. That is as good as you can get right there. Awesome. Onside kick. Recovered by Campbell. I guess I sounded surprised because I didn't expect to see Campbell play much. And he didn't. He was on the hands team. First down, 3.5 minutes. We can at least take this to the 2-minute warning and take a timeout away from him. And Dunn spun it back inside 6 yards. A first down would make this situation a lot more than just dire for the Seattle Seahawks. Gonna hand it off. Dunn can't get the first down on this play, but he is darn close. Gonna bring on Avion Kaysen. First off, gonna let it tick to the 2-minute warning, but I'm gonna bring Avion Kaysen on because this looks like, well, more like 1.5 yards. And I trust him to get it. I trust Warwick Dunn too, but I want to get Avion Kaysen in there. Seattle in the bear. We bring on 2 tight ends to accompany Avion Kaysen on this run. A first down doesn't necessarily win it. It doesn't. But it brings us pretty close. Handoff. Kaysen clearly got it. No need for the chain gang. They take a timeout. We are going to milk this, which means we're actually probably going to get it down. What? So around 117 plus all the plays. Probably close to a minute. Handoff. Gain of 1. Sweep. First down. Now we get knocked out of bounds, though. Touchdown wins it. 100% touchdown wins this. Handoff. And Warwick Dunn getting close. Going to go down. Gain of 8. Warwick Dunn at 121 yards now. Antonio Bryant is wide open. Well, that's an easy. Just throw it to him. Or don't, you know. You can throw it to nobody. That works too. A really weak right side. And Dunn gets stopped short. A field goal doesn't do much for us in this situation. It really doesn't. No extra pressure is going to be put on Seattle by a field goal. Touchdown, however, it wins the game. Gonna let the clock run. Also, if we don't get it, they start at their own 3-yard line. Yeah, this is the right call. Snap. Fire. Incomplete. That's A-OK. 56 seconds with only 1 timeout to get 2 scores, and you're starting from your own 3. I'm perfectly okay with that call. Gonna get a chunk. No timeout call. Do they have? Yeah, no, they don't have any timeouts. I thought they had 1 timeout. They take it. Take it. They took it. I guess I should have kneeled the ball then. My bad. Yeah, I had no clue they had. I genuinely thought they had a timeout, or else I seriously would have just kneeled the ball. Almost intercepted. That's Jeremetrius Butler making the play. What a play there. We need more plays like that from Chris McAllister. I don't know why I'm saying that. He consistently makes those kinds of plays. Just last game, he did the opposite. 4th down. It's this or a loss if you're Seattle. They'll... Okay. What a terrible decision by Jeff Garcia. Joey Thomas picks it off, and we win the game. Gonna go ahead and kneel this with Erik Becker. Definitely not Erik Becker's best game. Not his worst either. Maybe it is. I don't know. We'll look at the stats here in a second. Looking at the stats, Erik Becker, under 50% completion rate, 1 touchdown to 1 interception. Garcia didn't even really have a bad game. Some questionable decisions, but not a bad game. Bad game by Thomas Jones. Let's go defense. Warwick Dunn, 121 yards. This is now his 3rd game in a row with 100+ rushing yards. Man, you've got to love the fact that we have a rushing game here in New Orleans, as well as having Larry Fitzgerald always doing his thing. Irving Erickson with 1 catch. Well, that's because he got targeted once. You can see with that thrown to stat. Dude, Irving Erickson, man, I think he's the real deal. I think we need to get him involved a little bit more, but I seriously do think he is the real deal, not Titus O'Neil. Antonio Bryant, maybe not as flashy of a game as last time, but hey, he did his job. Arnaz Battle fumbled. William Webb with 1 catch. And on the defensive side of the ball, John McGraw. D.D. Lewis with 2 sacks. Good stuff. And then interception, there was 2. 1. There was 1. It was Joey Thomas at the end of the game. And then the huge forced fumble by the soon-to-be new Hall of Famer, Will Allen. It's Jared Allen, not Will Allen, getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. My bad. Well, I'd say our position in the conference hasn't changed all too much. Gonna look again because, again, Week 12, 6-4, you're telling the league that you're fighting for a playoff spot. And I'm happy. Year 2, already fighting for a playoff spot. I was not expecting that. Looking at the standings, we are completely tied up with the rest of our division. And at the top, because you see a lot of 5-5s, 2 of them in the NFC North, 1 in the East, and 2 in the West. Yeah, we're looking pretty good here in New Orleans. Going to look at the AFC. They pretty much seem to have their playoff picture a bit figured out. Of course, things can and will change. And look, we have the playoff picture. If the playoffs started today, here is the AFC with your teams in the hunt. And here is the NFC with your teams in the hunt. Looky here, number 3, the 3rd seed, the New Orleans Saints, the RNG team. And you can tell it's going to be tough, man. Tampa Bay and Atlanta, both in our division. Got to fend them off. And now the rookie report has changed to be the upcoming rookies. Here are your top 25. But as I've found out the hard way, these rankings don't matter until you actually get way closer actually into scouting itself. It sucks, man. It does, because this is a perfect opportunity. As you can see, Jamie Fowler looks incredible. That's actually probably the best cornerback prospect I've ever seen. But it's going to change, so we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully this stays the same. Terrence Neal looks incredible. 4.49 with 91 touchdowns and over 7,000 yards rushing. Obviously, we wouldn't take him. We have Erik Becker, but I just kind of want to see some more dynamic. I never really get to see super fast quarterbacks be auto-generated in this game. So I went through just to look, right? Based on what I'm seeing right now, and of course things can and will change, and it's not like we're not going to pick anyone in the draft, but like, we have a good team. It's a pretty darn good team. Alex Brown needs to be re-signed. Work done. These guys need to come back. Triando Sluke, I think he should come back too. Sean Tufts, you tell me. He's performed so far. He's had a really crappy position to be put in, but he's performed. Tell me who you think should come back, aside from the obvious, if you want to see Enoch Damar. I don't want to see Enoch Damar, but if you want to, I'll bring him back. But anyways, yeah, we have a good roster, I think anyways. Warwick Dunn doing his thing, but maybe we draft someone to replace Warwick Dunn. He is 30 years old at this point. 9-year pro. If he came in the league at 21, he'd be 30. He's going to get a lot worse. And if not a lot worse, he's just going to retire. So maybe we go for a running back. Maybe. Okay. We get another receiver. We have Antonio Bryant and Larry. Larry's going to only get better throughout this series. We also have Forrest Mendoza and Irving Erickson. They're going to get better. But Antonio Bryant, is he going to get better? I don't know. I don't think so. I think he's going to stay around this. Maybe we draft another receiver. I looked. There weren't really any good offensive linemen, but hey, maybe it's someone to replace Jeff Backus. He hasn't been bad at all. He really hasn't. But a really great tackle to solidify the other side would make us pretty much one of, if not the best offensive line in the league. Here is what I think our number one need is. Defensive tackle. I don't think Vince Wilfork will get much better. He's good, and him and Cornelius Griffin, they have been good, but no one here is game-changing. A game-changing D-tackle would be incredible. Defensive end. Alex Brown, love him. I really do. He's awesome. But him and Jerome McDougal just aren't game-changing defensive ends. So I say defensive line is the main focus of this next draft. Outside linebackers, I think we're fine. David Thornton obviously hurt, so that's why his rating is so low. I think he's in the 90s. Yeah, he's a 91. He's going to come back soon. Johnny Bailey, rookie, only going to get better. That's left, that's right, we're good there. Inside linebacker, you don't see him here because he's on IR. Sam Cowart, he is great, and he's going to stay great. So our linebacking core is awesome. Cornerbacks, I feel good with Samari Rolle and Chris McAllister, but maybe, and Jeremitrius Butler for that matter. But maybe we go and get a young corner who is going to light the league up. I don't know. You tell me. Strong safety, it's Jason Shivers playing, so I think it's safe to say Alfred Moore. The only reason I don't have him playing is his speed is so horrible. But maybe we get him in more. Alfred Moore needs to get in more. I think he does. He needs a better chance. He only has 5 tackles on the year. And then John McGraw, who for some reason went from like a 68 to an 82. Kicker, punter. I like Craig Jarrett, but we've got to get a better punter. Anyways, that's going to do it for me. Just wanted to go over what the team needs might be this offseason. If you have any suggestions, anyone you want to see, any position you want us to go after in the draft, let me know in the comments. This is a very fan-oriented channel. If you say something, chances are I'm going to do it, or I'm at least going to explain why we won't, or put it in a poll or something. So let me know. Anyways, next week, taking on Pittsburgh, taking on Washington, so out of conference and back in conference. Maybe we knock Washington out of the playoffs. I hope so. I'll see you in the next episode. We've got 3 episodes until the playoffs, and hopefully we are in those playoffs. We're in a good position to do so. Anyways, you guys take care. See you next time.